Summers catching up after midweek 0-0 draw against Highworth Town. Got to be pleased with that. 4 points out of the last 2 games.
4 points the last 2, 5 out the last 3. 2 great away points at Mango, and again, I said the result against Mangotsfield was probably the best point I've had since I've been here. Today almost matches that, just because of the sheer numbers that we had unavailable. But the guys that were available today put in a great shift, and yeah, really pleasing point.
Yeah, you said several people unavailable. Sammy Hicks came back in, Liam Smith had a first start in a while. Some players putting a real shift out there.
Yeah, we changed formation. I think we're always going to play that formation against these. I've seen them a couple of times. I was always wanted to play that formation against them. Obviously personnel-wise, and so I'd almost picked the team before Saturday, and 1 or 2 sort of dropped out, and it just made it very easy for me to pick that team. But like I said, those 2 that have come in, they haven't had a lot of football. I mean, Sam has looked really good in training. Liam's looked a lot sharper since the Christmas break. They haven't had a lot of football, and they've been thrown in the deep end, and they both performed really, really well.
Yeah, a couple of substitutions off the bench. Ellis Dames Rutherford played once last year. Callum Blackford made his debut this evening.
Yeah, and that's the reserve team stroke development. They're having a good season, and they've got a strong team and some strong players, and and like I said, at times that opportunity is going to come along, and they've got to grab it with both hands. And like I say, Ellis has done it in recent weeks, and like I said, I'm really pleased that Callum and Ellis were able to get on and contribute to a valuable point.
Yeah, as you said, January looked like a tough month, but we've had 3 or 4 decent results and some good performances even when we've lost. Yeah,
I think I looked at it just before Christmas, and we had the 3 wins that we needed. That sort of gave us a little bit of a boost, but looking at it from afar, January was always going to be tough. Caution, Fairford, Mangotsfield, Wootton Bassett, Roman Glass, Pershaw. That was always going to be a tough month. So we had good performance in Caution, but pleasing thing, we've played Highworth now, Mangotsfield, Roman Glass, and like I said, we're not mathematically safe, but we are in a good position. But we want to get as many points as we possible to make this league really, really tough for everybody, because I've been down that bottom, and I know how tough it is when teams get results against other teams. That's what you need when some teams haven't got anything to play for. So we've got loads to play for. I don't want any dead rubbers towards the end of the season. Yeah, 10 games to go. Tough month behind you now. Look forward to Pershaw on Saturday. Yeah, we've beaten them once, but like I said, they're a good team. They're going to have another run. They're going to have another little push for the playoffs. So like I said, we've got to be bang on it again Saturday. And like I said, if we can come out of that unscathed, we go into a home game against Hereford Lads Club before we can have a little bit of a break. And then just last thing to look at, you've got you said earlier people missing tonight. Anybody likely to be back on Saturday? To be fair, a lot of them could all be back Saturday. That's there was just work commitments, college commitments, etc. And suspension. So everybody, I think, is almost back Saturday. But the pleasing thing is tonight, I've got a problem now. Great stuff. Cheers, man.